Hi, my name's Isaac Shutt. I'm an estate planning attorney. I'm licensed to practice law both in Texas and in Wyoming. Today I'm going to answer one of the most popular questions that comes across my desk, and that is, do I really have to have a lawyer to prepare a trust for me? Well, the answer is no, absolutely not. You can always basically be your own attorney, and that's what you would be doing. So, first of all, let me just get out a common misnomer, and that is a trust isn't even a written document. It's sort of a relationship that's created, and so it's sort of a fictional concept, but it's usually governed by a written document called a trust agreement, and usually that will be done by a lawyer. But the answer to the question about whether or not you have to have a lawyer prepare that document, the answer is no. You don't have to have a lawyer prepare a written trust agreement for you to establish a trust. Now, I think the better question is, should you have a lawyer prepare your trust document? Now, I don't want you to think I'm being biased because I'm an estate planning attorney. You know what? If there's a bigger fan of DIY stuff than me, I haven't met him. I love DIY, and I love clients who love to do things on their own. In fact, clients who ask me a lot of questions make me feel really comfortable because I know I'm doing a good job for them because they're helping me think of things. So I'm a big fan of DIY. I'm a big fan of clients who ask questions, but I will say it would be a very good idea for you to have an attorney prepare your trust agreement for you, because for you, it's super complicated. For an estate planning attorney, a revocable living trust agreement is easy. It's everyday work. It's something I've done thousands of times before. And why does that matter so much? Well, you know, in a lot of types of law, if you deal with something, that you want to DIY, it's something that you could sort of fix if you mess up. So if you put together some sort of agreement or something like that, you can kind of rework it if you want to. No harm, no foul, just re-sign something, whatever. Well, this is an area of law where if it's not done right, it's kind of problematic, because a lot of times when a trust agreement really gets looked at and really gets utilized is after you're deceased. So after you're deceased, it's kind of hard to go back and say, this wasn't done right. How do we fix this? So we really need to be thoughtful on the front end to try to get something that's as ironclad as we can get it. And so if you want to be your own attorney, even though you don't have a law license and don't have law school and haven't done thousands of trust agreements before, that's an option to you, but I'm not sure that you should feel comfortable with that. I would not want to be your surviving relatives dealing with your DIY trust after you've passed away. And again, this is not just, I'm not just fluffing you up. In our law office, we've also handled a lot of estate litigation and litigation involving trusts. I'll tell you right now that when we have legal disputes, it is so much more common that those legal disputes deal with documents that were done DIY, trust agreements that were done DIY without an attorney. It is so much more likely that your documents will hold up after you pass away if they were done by an attorney. So if you want to risk it, if you want your family to risk it, and you want to save a few bucks, you are welcome to go without an attorney to prepare a trust agreement. But the real question is that a good idea? I would say generally no. Oh, and just one other little tidbit that I was thinking of. I think sometimes people think that having an estate planning attorney prepare a trust document is like extremely expensive and really complicated. It's neither. Most of our clients are pleasantly surprised when they find out how much it costs to create a trust. They go, that was it? I was expecting something like 3 times as much. And so for the amount of benefit you get from having an estate planning attorney prepare a trust for you, most of our clients, after they have it, say this was a great deal. We'll get a lot of benefit. Our family will get a lot of benefit. So it's a great deal. So, and also again, it's not difficult or intimidating to go see an attorney since it's something the attorney does every day. So in fact, I'm a glutton for punishment. I love trusts. It may be complicated for me, but I actually like it. It's kind of like putting together a puzzle. And so a trust may seem really complicated to you, but actually they're complicated but fun for estate planning attorneys. So anyway, just to put a bow on it, you don't legally have to have an attorney prepare your trust for you in Texas, your trust agreement for you in Texas, but I would highly recommend that you go seek the help of an experienced estate planning attorney to create your trust agreement for you. I hope you found this video helpful. Again, my name is Isaac Shutt. I'm an estate planning attorney licensed both in Texas and in Wyoming.